Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. So today we are in the Peter Hager A380, the only somewhat flyable 380 at the minute for flight sim. So we're going to be using this, the aircraft. I've got the FT Sim sound pack demo for it, so we should have some improved sounds, but this aircraft isn't like amazing. There's nothing too much to write home about it. But overall I enjoy flying it, considering, well, it's flyable, but we have to use the simple FMC for our SIDs and stars and such. So there's a couple things that may seem a bit off, some things that are inoperable, so we just need to watch out for that. But other than that, I do enjoy flying this plane, considering the flight model is pretty good and the sound pack does do its wonders. Expect some FPS drops when we turn on the taxi camera, because for some reason it does take some frames, but overall we should have a really smooth flight. Might be a bit jittery every now and then because that's just the aircraft, but we'll still enjoy ourselves, we'll still talk, we'll still have quite a bit of fun. So let's get this aircraft programmed. We're going to get it out of here in Manchester to Munich and see how it performs. So as you can see, the cockpit's a bit lackluster, but we'll make up for it. So let's go to the overhead panel, let's get our batteries on, external power can come on, get our logo and nav lights on for now, seatbelt signs and non-smoking signs can come on, and all that's good. We'll come down here, press init and go to this page. So for now we're going to go to our simple FMC, and route we're going to set EDEGCC and EDDM, and we're going to hit paste route, and I'm going to go over to SimBrief, get the routing, submit that, so all that shows up on there. Go to our departure and arrival. Departing runway today is going to be 23 left, and our SID is going to be the Samba 1 Yankee, and we're going to execute that. On our arrival we're going to be arriving at 08 left on the Rockhill 1 Alpha, and our approach is going to be ILS 08. Right, all that's good, execute that. So here in our route, we should be all good over here. Yep, that's all fine. So we can go ahead, close simple FMC and come down to our FMC within here. Callum, it's available on the X-Plane store, but unfortunately you have to pay for each livery. We're just in Lufthansa today. But hi, Carl, nice to see you again. We haven't spoken in a while. How have you been, man? Hopefully you stick around for a bit. Cruise altitude today is flight level 370, and I don't know if we have our cost index. I'll have to check that. No, we don't have a cost index, so we'll just leave it at 98. Right, all that's good, all this here. So, performance. And we're just going to go ahead guess our V speeds, because this aircraft isn't very good at calculating. Yeah, I'll message you about the aircraft, tell you how to get it and everything, and how to fly it. So they're going to be our V speeds. Flaps 1 plus F, transition altitude is going to be 6,000 feet for our flight out of Manchester. For our approach it is going to be 5,000 feet. So we're going to set 5,000 in the transition altitude. And radial altimeter is obviously going to be 200 feet. So all that's good. On our descent, all that's fine. Everything's good on cruise and climb. So nav aid, we're going to go set our approach. So we're going to go to our charts on EDDM on my other monitor. And 08 left, we're going to look at the ILS for that, and we're going to set 109.5 at a course of 080. So that's set, and then the ILS frequency is 1095. So, well, that's good. That'll do it for Manchester at the minute, and then when we get out the airport we should be fine. Alright, the flight plan's in here, so we're just going to go ahead and check it. I'm going to get rid of some waypoints and all that so we can check it. So, go on to plan over here. And just make sure our flight plan's inputted all correct. Yep, that seems alright to me. So, we're gonna go back to our arc, hit our init button. In fact, we'll go to performance and cruise, and then we can go ahead, get our APU started, get our beacon light, APU bleed, and all that. And then our QNH for Manchester, if I quickly get it from the METAR report, is 3030 or 1026, and that's all good in there. Right, so that should be everything set up. We're going to set 37,000 feet for our cruise. And we'll keep our trim as it is. And everything's good around here. So beacon lights on, APU is on. We'll go ahead, get rid of our ground power now, and we will start our pushback. So let me just check where we have to push back from. So we're taking off runway 23 right or 23 left. 23 left, so we need to push back left. So we'll go ahead, better push back.
Ground to cockpit, please show me where you want to go.
And we're going to push back this way. That should be fine.
Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
So while the tow's driving up, we're going to go ahead get our engine start to ignition. That's all good. And we'll go ahead get our taxi camera on, which is going to drop our FPS a little bit, but we'll get it back.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Check if our parking brake is set. so when we begin our pushback, we'll get our engine started. Really quick to start up this plane so we can get straight out the airport.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
So we're going to come down here, parking brake can come off, and we will begin our
Starting
pushback.
pushback, and you may start engines.
Please don't mind the FPS drop, that's because of the taxi camera. I don't know why it does that. So right, now that we're pushing back, we're going to come back into the flight deck, come down here, and we're going to get engines 3 and 4 on. And now that engine 3 and 4 on, we'll go ahead and get engine 1 and 2 on. Hello Harmony, how are you? Nice to see you, welcome to the stream. Yeah, thanks. Right, all engines are on, so engine start can go to normal, and we'll switch our APU off. Get them on and packs on. I'm good, thanks. We're just taking this plane over to Munich, even though it's a bit, you know, it's flyable. It's flyable. There's some issues with it because, well, Peter Hager, but we can still enjoy the flight. Still have an enjoyable stream if you want to stick around. Thanks.
Operation complete.
Right,
Set
parking brake set.
brake. Disconnecting tows. Stand by.
And then once our tows disconnect, we'll get our flaps set and get ready for taxi. we might as well just get our nose light on now, ready to taxi the aircraft as the tour goes.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Right, there goes the tow truck, so we should see it on the left side. There it is. And also, Harmony, don't mind the lag. It's just the taxi camera. It takes up FPS, but once we turn it off and get in the air, then we should be fine. So, spoilers can be armed. Takeoff RTO, and flaps can go 1. Right, so parking brake is released, and we're going to go ahead and get our taxi. Reflex isn't here yet. I've messaged him saying that I'm streaming because he likes watching, but I'm waiting for him. Right, let's do a quick flight control check. So full up, full down, full left, full right. We're good. Okay, yeah, that's fine. The turning circle on this aircraft is quite wide, considering it's like the second largest aircraft in the world. I've really missed streaming though. It's good to be back. Thought I'd come back with an aircraft like this, even though it's like a short haul flight, but it doesn't matter. Hi Lucy, welcome to the stream. Yeah, well, it's good to be back. I'm glad that I'm back streaming. Yeah, this aircraft is beautiful. It is, even though it's the Peter Hager, and we're gonna get a fly-by-wire one hopefully sooner than later. This aircraft still does its job. It's flyable, and considering I can use simple FMC to do the SIDS and the stars, it's still an aircraft I can use. So as long as it flies, as long as the systems work, and I can use autopilot, and it's got a cockpit, I'm not too fussed. I quite enjoy flying this aircraft. We're just taxiing up to the runway now, so we shouldn't be taking off in too long. We're gonna have to like turn around and then go across runway 23 right, so. This aircraft can climb like a rocket as well. Like when I took off in it before I streamed, I did a flight to Manchester with it just to, because I'm doing a couple short hauls to test it out. Literally, it climbed at like 4,200 feet a minute. It's like a rocket. Yeah, Lucy, this is Manchester. Correct. As you can see, the runway visitor park over there. And then if you come over here, you've got Terminal 2. Yeah, that's Terminal 2. I fly from and to Manchester a lot in the simulator. Right, coming up to the runway now. Landing lights can come on, strobe lights can come on, wing lights and all that are already on. So seatbelt signs, non-smoking sights are on. All signs, sorry. All lights are on. Flaps are on. Spoilers are armed. RTO's armed. Get our taxi light off now. And we are ready for takeoff. Right, so throttles can go 50%. And toga. SRS climb. Airspeed's live. 80 knots checked. V1 and rotate. Positive rate, gear can go up. Throttle climb. flaps clean, and disarm spoilers. Actually no, that's 5,000. After our transition auto tube, we'll go get our autopilot on. Right, 6,000 feet and standard barometric pressure. And we'll go ahead and get our autopilot on. And nose light off for after takeoff. And there's the departure. Alright, 10,000 feet and landing lights can come off, and wing lights, that's all good. Right, considering we're climbing fairly well and there's not really any clouds, we'll go ahead and get our seatbelt signs off. And we'll just gently climb. We have about an hour and a half until we land into Munich, so not too bad. Should be quite a quick flight. Go ahead, get our sounds turned down a bit. See, this plane's climbing at 2,000. It climbs pretty fast for a 380, to be honest. And then when we get to our cruise, the prediction to top of descent should come up, so. Nearly at our cruise altitude now. In about 7 minutes. That is quick. Right, there's our cruise altitude, 37,000. And 612 nautical miles until our descent. Quite clear skies today. Quite impressed with that. Should be fine in Munich as well, hopefully. now we just cruise for about, say about an hour, 40 minutes ish. So we're should be arriving in about an hour and 10 minutes, 7 minutes or so. So that's not too bad for a flight to Munich. Quite happy with that time. Alright, Luce. Welcome back. Well, we're just cruising at the minute, so no, not too exciting. Just flying along across the UK at the minute. We've got about an hour left, so. Yeah, an hour. It's real-time flights. Yeah, that's alright, Harmony. Welcome back. But yeah, Lucy, it's real-time flying. That's what flight sim is. Maps the whole world. It can't be this clear in the UK, surely. Let's just quickly update the weather, make sure. Got to hit some cloud. Maybe I'm wrong. Good weather though to fly out. Yeah, I'm very surprised, like, checking the live weather and seeing that it's clear. Shocking. Can't believe it. That it's this, like, nice to come out the UK. Yeah, go ahead, take screenshots. But yeah, take screenshots all you like. It's got my overlay, so it's, you know, advertisement. What airport's that below us that we've just flown past? Ah, that's Heathrow, I'm pretty sure. Might be wrong. I'm guessing flight sim, it's a bit more difficult to grow, simply because people find it boring. Like, people find it boring because, well, it's flying planes, if you get me. Like, a lot of the time it's just sitting there watching it cruise, like, you know, watching the plane fly, speaking to the streamer. Sure, people get like 100,000 subs and stuff, but my flight sim streams are just, you know, speak about what we're doing, get the aircraft set up, and then I speak to chat as I fly, you know, as the plane's cruising and everything, and then I just land. So pretty much I do my streams in the case of just doing airline flights and cargo flights between destinations, but I explain them like they're tutorials. So like with my streams, I will explain what I do to the aircraft and like how I operate it, so if anyone wants to learn, they can kind of take bits and pieces from that. Yeah, but like just in general, like flight sim's not as popular as like a lot of other things, and the cockpit's brightened up a lot. Jesus. we'll probably be landing at like sunsets or night as well, so. I just thought this aircraft would be nice to come back to. It's simple to fly, and sure it has its downfalls definitely because it's an old plane, but I still enjoy flying it. Yeah, I know you're the only one here for now. But I have a flight suggestions channel in my Discord, so if you want any flights that have been done to be done, and like you can request an aircraft. If I have it, then I'll use it. So yeah, you can just request departure destination, and I can try and fit it in as soon as I can. Really. Yeah, it should. If it doesn't come up, then I'll change the. I'll try and get it to come up. But it's definitely in the Discord. Right, I'm going to step away from the flight deck, go to the toilet, get something to eat. We're going to leave the plane to cruise, so enjoy the view as we fly along. And I will see you in a bit. And yeah, Reflex is busy. I was about to tell you that as well. Alright, see you later. Alright, I'm back in the flight deck. So currently we are flying over Belgium. We're going straight through Belgium and then past Frankfurt and into Munich. Got about 50 minutes left, 48 or something. Right, I'm about halfway through Belgium now, so. See if our ILS is tuned okay. I need to change this to 080 as well. I think I need to change it to 080. Yeah. So that's all fine. 33 minutes until arrival, roughly. Not too bad. Should be starting our descent like soon, so. Right. 290 nautical miles until our descent. Yes, I am back, Harmony. I've been back for a little bit. We've got about, how long left? Half an hour, I'd say. Considering we have to fly round, so we haven't got too long left. Yeah, we're not far out now. We're just about to pass Frankfurt. Yep, you are the only one here again. I'm from Sheffield. I live in the north of England. Yeah, pretty sure Reflex told me. I don't know, we were just speaking about where everyone comes from, and he said, like, he mentioned your name and how you're friends and everything, so. Oh, no. He didn't mention that. Yeah, we shouldn't be landing in too long. Nice night landing. Yeah, thanks, Harmony. Well, I just interact with my community, you know. I may have like, what, 15 subscribers, 14 subscribers, and get like about 4 views most per stream. And a lot of the time it's just one viewer being active, but I still interact with everybody. I still take flight suggestions, still speak to them and everything, so. Well, I'll speak to anybody. I'm just really social. Yeah, exactly. It is good to be social. That's why I stream. I just thought, like, I saw all these other streamers and I thought, well, I've been flight simming for 4 years and I can fly all these planes, so I might as well share my content, get a small community, interact with them, get close with them, you know, and just share my passion for aviation. And because of my age, being 15, like, I just thought, you know, I kind of want to get people my age more into flight simulation and into aviation because, well, it's a good thing, it's a good topic, and it's good to be passionate about. So it kind of shows that anyone can really do it. It's just that people don't see it. Do you play any simulators by any chance as well? Oh, what aircraft do you fly? Do you fly like the fly-by-wire and stuff? Yeah, I fly the 737 quite a lot in MSFS. And the DC-6. But I use X-Plane, which I'm obviously on now. I use X-Plane 11 and MSFS. So. No, the DC-6. Well, actually, it's still in service with Buffalo Airways. The charter, the cargo charter. Hello Reflex, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you here. Yeah, should be a nice landing, hopefully. Yep, he's gone. He died. That's it. Reflex is gone. RIP. We thought you went, that's why. Yeah. How's Jas, by the way? Has he landed in Glasgow? Or is he still flying? I'll hop on Jas's on my second monitor, but I'll mute the sound. Jas's took like a crazy it's weird because when I were like I did before I came back from Gran Canaria, he were flying to Gran Canaria, so it were kind of crazy how like the timing of it all was. Yeah, he's just descending. I mean, we have quite a big like loop round to do, so. I think we'll like start our descent about now though. In fact, because we have to fly like to the airport and then round onto approach, I think what I'm gonna do is just leave the aircraft flying. My day's been good, Reflex. Thanks. Damn, 2 birthday parties, that's crazy. Yeah, I think I'll just start the descent now. Oh god. Yeah, you'd have gone to Jas's stream. Jas is about to fly in anyway. He's going on to approach, so. God knows what the plane's doing here. We'll just manually take control of the aircraft, like we autopilot, and then we'll do one last regeneration of the weather, just to make sure there's no cloud. We'll be alright flying in this. Look, man. Right, Groks. Put it this way. Flight simulation, I get in for everyone. But just coming into streams and saying, how do you enjoy playing this and stuff, we don't want to hear it. I'm here to have a good time. Whoever views his have to have a good time. Whoever's in the Discord wants to have a fun time. We're here for flight simulation. We're here to enjoy our passion for aviation. If you don't like it, then please just go. But if you're here to take the piss, then I'm just not going to have it, right? And you'll just be ignored. I cannot be arsed with people just coming in and saying shit like that. And that is just being pure honest. Don't go to people's streams and say, how do you enjoy playing this? How do you do this? You know, oh, this game's better. I stream it, and whoever watches enjoys watching it. And you might not be one to enjoy it. Fair enough. But don't go to people's streams and start being weird, because it gets you nowhere. We all enjoy, well, anyone who watches me, they enjoy my content, I enjoy what I do, and I enjoy other people's content, and we respect each other. Yeah, I get that. But, you know, in all respect, like, to be respectful, we all enjoy flight simulation, you know. We all enjoy aircraft, we all enjoy flying, you know, in simulators. We all enjoy looking at planes, we all enjoy the, you know, complexity in the systems and learning about them all. It's a thing that you kind of have to be in the mindset of a pilot to do. Like, you know, you have to have that kind of focus. You can always watch people like Swiss001 who just play it for fun and, like, you know, don't play it in the sense of how some of us play it. Fair enough. But for the most part, we enjoy what we do as our hobby, and we take pride in it, and we all respect each other, and we're a big community. And we all like speaking to each other and studying all this stuff, and just all around entertaining ourselves with products that we're given, and with the study of all this you know, software. Because realistically, we are lucky to have it, you know, flying a plane that's somewhat similar to real life all over the world. You know, it might not be your thing, and I respect that, but, you know, a lot of other streamers, they enjoy it, and whoever plays it enjoys it. You know, a lot of people like different things. The enjoyable part, you know, for you might play Call of Duty, or I'm guessing by your profile picture Lego games or whatever. You know, you getting a perfect score in a video game. You know, we get excited or happy when we get a good landing, you know, because we spend all this time setting up an aircraft and learning it. And by the time we land, you know, if we get a good landing, then we're proud of ourselves, because realistically we've learned this aircraft, you know, this airliner or this general aviation aircraft, we've been doing it for so long that when you land well, you feel proud, because, well, it's an airliner. Or it's a Cessna, you know what I mean? Like, we just enjoy what we do, and I personally like being as realistic as possible. Obviously you might have a different take on it, but for me, I've been doing this for 4 years, so you get used to it. But it's just something I enjoy. But everything we learn, everything we study, everything we put our time into, in the end, you know, we get happy if we learn an aircraft, we get it all set up, take off, we learn all the systems and everything, and we land, and, you know, we're amazed that we've landed this aircraft. Like, even though this aircraft, it's an aircraft which, you know, it's a bit worse, it's not at really study level, it's not exact, because, well, it's an older product. But I still enjoy flying it, and yeah, flying from Greece to England, it takes the same time. This flight has took me about an hour and a half. you know, I enjoy flying these planes. But a lot of people like doing shorter flights in smaller planes, and that's understandable, you know. Longer flights might not be for everybody, but I personally prefer studying and flying the airlines. And no, I'm not gonna like go at you or call you a troll. Yeah, I saw reflex. I'm not gonna go at you, Grokes. I'm not gonna call you a troll. I'm not gonna call you a prick, because you know you actually asked, and you're being respectful about it. But we just enjoy what we do. Because it's a night flight, it's quite dark. But there's the airport I'm landing into. This is the aircraft. It's an Airbus A380. But because this product is older, not like all the buttons work, not everything's exact as real life. It's still, you know, most of the buttons work. Some of them are inoperable. So it's still flyable, and it's still quite enjoyable to fly, and it will do until a better product comes along. But there's more realistic products out there. So, right, we're going to activate our approach phase. And Q&H, I'm just going to get it from here. And we'll go flaps 1. Yeah, I would. My friend in Australia, he does his pilot license. Well, he's doing his pilot license. And his instructor said, like, playing X-Plane, which is the current simulator, and Microsoft Flight Simulator, etc., it gives you a good understanding of what everything is. So I've sat in Concorde. I fly Concorde in this simulator, and you know, I loaded it up when I got home. This is when I learned to fly the aircraft, and all the buttons were exact. You know, the pilot and the tour guide showed how everything worked, because they were old Concorde pilots. They showed all the systems of the aircraft and everything, and then I loaded it in a simulator, and it turns out it was just as it is in real life, at least as close as it can be. You know, it were crazy, and it were really really cool to see. I can't do it now. The longest flight I have done is 16 hours. In a A350 from London to Perth, and that was like a kind of a thing that I did for the something called Project Sunrise. It was just like a test. Right, 160 knots, and we'll get our final approach speed from the performance page. Right, so 128 for our approach. But yeah, this flight can fly about, this plane can fly for a long time. So. Right, okay. So, there's the glide slope. So, we're going to get gear down, and we're going to get 128 knots plugged into here. We can go flaps 3, and we'll go auto brake low, and we'll arm our spoilers. Right, gears down, so we're going to get nose light on, so all lights are on, seatbelt signs are on, spoilers are armed, and we're going to get flaps full, and then auto brake is at low, so we are good for landing. Go around altitude is 5,000, so that's already set on the MCP. The longest flight in one sitting is 8 hours, because the 16-hour flight that I did, I slept overnight and then I paused when I had to descend and land in. So that's what I mostly do, is overnight flights. So it pauses when I need to descend and then I fly down.
$2,500.
There's our altimeter. Right, we should be good to land.
2,000.
Yeah, fly-by-wire is working on a freeware A380. I don't know when it's going to release though, but they've showed some good previews, so I'm excited for that. Right, about to take manual control, so I won't be responding to chat. $1,000 feet, autopilot off, my throttles, my control. Enjoy the landing.
$500. $400. $100 above. Minimum.
Continue.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
Reverses out. Spoilers deployed. .70 knots. Reverses stowed. Manual braking. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Munich. Hello, Jas. How are you? Hello, Ruby. Welcome to the stream. Strobe lights can come off. Nose lights can stay on. All these lights can stay on for now. Yeah, thanks, Harmony. It was alright. It was alright. I'm happy with it though. I am happy with that landing. For an aircraft like this, and for, you know, for it to be my second flight with this aircraft, I am happy. Right, taxi camera can come on. That's gonna, by the way, drop some frames, so expect like frame drops with the taxi cam. I don't know why it does it, but yeah, I know, but think about it. They're voluntarily doing it. And think about how much work goes into it as well. Like, there's never been an A380 made for flight sim like that's really, really good. Like, this is good, it's flyable. There are some memes about it, considering it's an old product and it's not up to date, like with today's standards, but I still enjoy flying this. Like, as long as you enjoy flying it, and it's still able to fly, I don't see why I shouldn't be able to fly it, you know what I mean? It's still an A380 I can use until the fly-by-wire comes out. But yeah, I'd say that landing were pretty good. The flight were good, Ruby. We had a bit of an issue with the navigation towards the end, but I sorted it. Harmony can prove that I sorted it. Now, I'm not sure where the A380 parks in Munich, so Phoenix has an A320 reflex. Now, I don't know where we should park in this thing. I might just go for Terminal 2, because yeah, we're gonna have to go. Yeah, we'll turn left up here and then look for a spot. I think that one to our right should be good, next to the American. Now, because of the size of the aircraft, I bet you the wing's going to go straight through it, but no, I don't think I will do another flight after this. It just depends. I'm not planning on it. I'll be doing a flight tomorrow though, or two. Might do 2 streams tomorrow. Alright, parking brake is on. Come up here, get our lights off. and we can come down to here and get our engines switched off. Yeah, we might be doing 2 streams tomorrow. Depends, because I might be doing stuff, Ruby. Still got more stuff to sort out. Alright, that's all good, so that can come off. APU's already off. We'll get our external power off. Batteries. And there goes the aircraft. So, there's the flight. I hope you guys enjoyed. I certainly did. Yep, see ya, Jas. We'll quickly watch the replay, see how we did. I'm not expecting something too good, but we'll see. We'll see. Quite off centre line though. Yeah, see you soon, Jas. Have a good night.
40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
Right, I hope you all enjoyed this flight. I was quite happy with that. I certainly enjoyed it. Tomorrow, I don't know what flight we're going to do. We'll have a look. Probably Harmony's request. But we might be in a British Airways A380. I want to see how the other liveries do. But yeah, we'll be flying from Gatwick to Frankfurt in the British Airways A380. Just a little fictional flight, or we might take the Lufthansa again. Just depends. I might have to do Lufthansa. They're my favourite airline. And then we might fly the new 737-600. I'm not really doing anything. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed the stream. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you everyone for being here. You are an amazing community, and I love having you all. Right, so I will see you in the next one. Bye everyone.